get an opportunity, you may not have resources. Your health may not permit. He said, you are only 51, jump and join this. And anybody writes in the obituary column, they only write what you have done for others, not what you have done to your wife. I don't think any newspapers write about what I gave to my wife. You only write what I give to others. I'm glad he gave me that advice. That's why I got opportunity to use all the marketing fundas and management fundas, the leadership fundas. In this organization, I got opportunity to use it here. Now, PPP framework, most important thing is political will has to be there, public servant support has to be there, public support has to be there. These three P's are very important. Political will, I am saying, another Rajshekar Reddy, he was the greatest supporter of this. Then Rosaya, I replaced this picture with Rosaya's picture. The moment Rosaya went to Kiran Kumar Reddy's picture, because their well is important for this. The moment I kept this picture, Kiran Kumar Reddy, after swearing, he went first to ambulance only. Directly from Rajbhavan, he went to ambulance. To tell the people, because unless that man is my brand ambassador, I cannot do any damn thing. The chief minister has to be ambassador. And Rajshekar Reddy actually mimicked the ambulance sound in his elections. And he was the greatest ambassador. He said, I addressed 300 meetings now. But I said, I addressed 5,000, I told him. No, but how many people attended for your meeting, he asked me. My meeting, 100, 200. But he said, they may pay and come here, we pay them and bring, he said. Without using what he told me. As I said, non-profit has to be managed as Mr. Dhamma wrote at that time. I brought into experience much more my monthly review meeting, 9:30 to 9:30 at 10 o'clock. They get really screwed all of them on that day. Measures and what are the gaps and why they have not done and what are the action plans. I followed this 5C model of marketing. What I heard in Harvard at one point of time. First of all, what are my customer needs? And second is, what do I possess as company to meet these needs? And third is, whom am I competing with? And fourth is, what is the political, economic, technological context? And lastly, with whom I should collaborate. Maybe I'd like to share with you this 5C model, what I adopted here. Customer needs, sir. Can you see anything here? Can you see anything in this slide?
No. Only the map.
You cannot see customer needs. Customer will not be able to articulate his needs, many of them. Unarticulated needs are much higher. Very few, nobody has gone and told Chief Minister or Governor also that we want 108, please start. Although politicians say he started, it is not like that. No customer goes and says what he wants. Very rarely you find needs very clear on the top of it. You have to bring it out by asking questions. It is not explicit. That's the point I wanted to make. Nobody told me they want 108. Nobody told me they want an ambulance. Nobody told me I want technology. Nobody told me it should be free. Nobody told me there should be, trained manpower in the ambulance. But they are the underlying needs which came out after thorough research and the interviews and all that. Now, how we are going to meet these needs which were not articulated? Number one is the number. He wants one number. It should be toll free. And it should be dialable on mobile phone and fixed line, both of them. Without 040 and any code anywhere. It has to be like that. And medical emergency, police emergency, fire emergency, the same number. Need not be 100, 101, 102, all that kind of things. And the entire logo part of 108 throughout the country, it is defined, trademark, patented, nobody else can use exactly 108 like this. Now many people keep on asking me, why you selected this 108? It is powerful number, 1 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 3 to the power 3, mathematically powerful. This guy Yuri Gagarin, when he went to the spaceship, he orbited 108 times. And any religion, Hindu, Christianity, Muslim, Jainism, Sikhism, 108 is a very powerful number. In Japan, at the end of the year, they change the bell 108 times not to do any sins next year. They will do, but At least they will do at the end of the year. These are all where the sun and earth and the diameter and all this is 108 collection is very, very obvious. And for those sports guys, baseball has got 108 stitches. But my customers belong to these communities, religious guys, sportsmen, mathematicians. To tell them I have to bring these stories. I didn't have all these stories when I selected 108. When I selected simple story was, when you add up it comes to 9. 9 is the simple largest number. Single largest number, let me have that. And some clues were there how good it is, but not all of them. We did all the research to tell the people, don't die without dialing Manjurate when there is emergency. It's only for that. That English point of view, if you take the word friendship, AS1, BS2, CS3, friendship comes to Manjurate. But all this you have seen, attitude, skills and hard work, all this less than 108. Friendship is bigger than any of them. And friendship is 108. Friendship cannot happen between two people. It has to happen to two people, not one person. Love each other, friendship happens. Love plus love is, love comes to 54. If I love you and you don't love me, what happens, madam? You know what happened to you in my college days? 54 plus 0. And mathematically it is 54, but love me hota nahi, 0. So we have to tell these stories to the guys to dial 108, you love me and I love you. And it's a free call, emergency for him, but I have to market the story to in his language what it means to him. Next is ambulance. Next 3 days an ambulance will come to me. What ambulance? He didn't tell. I have to say ambulance is meant for not for patient. I ask first, who is my customer for ambulance? Patient or the relatives? First is the relatives. They fight with the patient and get in first off. 3-4 fellows are there to express concern that we care for you. And they get into ambulance first without bothering you. I have to give a seat for him, for all 3 relatives, seat belts for them, mineral water for them, and then take care of the patient. And then public safety to ensure that no accident happens. And then my customer put a newborn baby requires forms. My ambulance has to have the key, those bulbs. Maybe a guy with a suicide, he has consumed carbon phosphorus material. Now I require an equipment which has to suck it out, suction equipment. Maybe pregnant woman come ready to deliver. I have to have a delivery kit inside. Or 2 vehicles collide, I have to have extrication tools to go and remove from him. Ambulance is designed for all 42 kinds of emergencies. Be prepared as if any of them might come anytime. The equipments are not medical equipments, even extrication tools. Last December, one guy fell in Warangal down in a well, a watchman. And he was in the well for 1 week. 25th he fell. On 1st Jan, one boy saw him. And in 1 week, no, nothing eating. No, when he drank his own urine. And snake, these lizards were there and scorpions were eating him. And he killed that scorpion, the ants came, all that was happening. This small boy who saw this guy ran up on the way. When he went there, in the entire ambulance of 21 lakhs, what was useful was that 50 rupees nylon rope with which he was to come up. The ambulance has to be, if you are really customer centric, you have to think of that than thinking of something and equipping it later. And it used to be 21 lakhs and today the cost of ambulance is 11 lakhs for a basic ambulance and 15 lakhs for an advanced ambulance. As the numbers went up, the costs have come down. Ambulance is not a place where people wish to be. They don't die, and it is not something he wants his name to be remembered, he wants support, he wants care, and he wants the experience to be better. Which means the pre-hospital care providers in the ambulance have to be trained on these aspects of soft skills. And that's how the training starts. After 2 months, we spend more than 10 days on how to say, how to treat him, how to talk to him nicely, how to use his name. And caring we defined as compassion, we defined as action, we defined as reassurance, and it is to inspire the patient, nurture him like a father, mother, and ultimately get that gratification. And all of us go home. No other job I slept as well as this job. 7 hours, 8 hours I sleep very well and 16,500 employees sleep well because of this caring. And what other benefits customers got out of this? We four needs what we satisfied. 170,000 people, Indians in of today in these 9 states where we are operational. Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttarakhand, Goa, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, all these states I get 170,000 calls every day. 91% of the calls are taken in the first ring and the 12,000 emergencies are responded every day. 15 minutes is the reach time in urban area and 22 minutes is the average time in rural area reaching here. Maybe another half an hour to reach the hospital in rural areas later. And it is hazard-free in police emergencies. Absolutely not a single policeman has come and harassed me and asked a question in the last 6 years. 10 million emergencies, road traffic accidents or suicide attempts, never ever anything has happened. That's what customer wants. He wants hassle-free transaction. That is the true customer service. There was a reduction in mental mortalities, which is the most important concern of the country. By 20 to 25% reduction has happened only by simple access to an ambulance and faster transport, and with a little bit of pre-hospital care. This is probably in PM's words. What he told me is this is the most successful PPP in social sector. He broke his protocol and put his hands on head and said, God bless you, we require many more CEOs who have to leave corporate sector and come and do this. This kind of PPP opportunity was there throughout the world. Particularly in health and education, we have to do many more. This is a very, very small beginning. So when there was a bomb blast in Hyderabad, who came first was we. Before the police could reach there, we were there in 3 minutes. And that's no more individual emergency. That time, you have to define your customers differently. Customer process have to be different at that time. What you are looking as outcome is different. I have to transport 30-40 people in the ambulance at one time. No more individualized pre-hospital care. In Gujarat, when the bomb blast happened, exactly the same thing. 62 victims we were to attend now. And the deliveries, we did so far 65,000 deliveries inside the ambulances. And some kids are named after EMRI. In Meghalaya, a lady named after EMRI Shisha. And some of the employees who conducted deliveries, they said only lady EMTs in the beginning in this country, only ladies should be there. All nonsense. Only 14% of lady EMTs, for me 86% are men. When it comes to life and the delivery, she doesn't care. She wants her life to be saved. Who is conducting is not important to the rural life. Except my name, they have given many names to the kids. My name, if they have given, my wife would have become suspicious. So. Train accidents or disasters are like this, heart attacks, and 24 hours. Moon, who is there only for 12 hours. He gets tired and goes away in the morning. Sun gets tired and goes away in the evening. But EMRI is there 24 hours. Whether in the morning or evening, they come. Now, whether it is delivery on the road, the triplets and doubles, or a laborer in the morning 3:30, when his cardiac pain comes and he falls, and you have to take him. I could not imagine in my life you will treat such a man as your customer. Any corporate will ever think him as your customer and serve him and save his life. Triplets we did recently in October. Now, how do we engage the customers further? Do we drop them there like that at a hospital and forget it? No. We talk to them after 48 hours and find out what happened to you. And we do a research. Is there a gap in hospital, skill or infrastructure? What happened to you? We find out that. And then we call him once a year what we call E-Light program. So his life is transformed through EMRI. We call him E-Light and call him and he comes and shares with his villagers. When you have labor pains and your pregnancy complication, he is our brand ambassador and talks in the E-Light programs. We also do a lot of campaigns in the schools, in the colleges, drawing contests, or we go to this, or sometimes people don't wait for ambulance. They said 15 minutes, we can't wait. Earlier no ambulance, they were happy. Now 15 minutes go back, you are delaying too much. And they go away. Or when they go there, they wait and hammer our employees sometimes. How do you educate them that waiting for an ambulance is a smart decision? Instead of going on your own way, your blood is not taken care, your posture is not correct, all that. Lot of engagement, lot of education is required. My colleague Vaibhav Paliwal, who heads marketing, so he takes care in the 11 states how to go and talk to them and satisfy customers speaking to us. Those programs we have to do. Second, see, so far we talked is only the customer needs. So rest of it, company skills, basically values. We believe in leadership, innovation and execution. And leadership, professional leadership, and the board members like Rajat Gupta, Raj Reddy, and Mr. Ramakrishna Power LLP, or Dr. Abid Hussain, Karthikeyan, they are our members to guide us in addition to GVK strategy. This is the center, this is what we have the strength. The center, every state has got, 9 states have got 9 centers like this. In America, we have got 6,500 centers like this for 30 crores population. Whereas I have only 9 for 40 crores population. This is the process when you dial, where it lands, on the screen find out who you are, where you are, dispatch the ambulance wherever you are located, talk to you after 48 hours, and the entire thing is driven by technology, provided by Satyam free of cost. This technology, hardware, software designed by them. And top 4 P's are there, the 5th P is people. And we train them, don't use these 10 words. When you get a call in the call center, when you go to see a patient in the ambulance, don't use these 10 words. Cannot, impossible, wrong, policy, should have, all this. And we are experts in using one sentence itself. Sorry, if our company policy is wrong, all that we will use in one sentence, you cannot use any of this in customer service. And research. Other companies' strength is the research. Research we use it to appropriately reconfigure the resources. If pregnancy rates are 30%, delivery kits have to be there, patients have to be, our people have to be trained on that. Same way, if 20% emergencies are road traffic accidents, what needs to be done? Training is another strength of ours. We collaborate with Stanford and conducting training programs for paramedics for 2 years, and doctors what we call AHA training programs and doctor training programs. Competition, I don't have anybody. My competition is actually who is decreasing my value. The family, friends who don't wait is my competition, how to educate them. And people on the road is my competition who lift the patient like that. They don't leave him like that. And inappropriate transport is my competition. We educate auto drivers. They sign and pledge that we will not touch a road traffic victim, we will wait for ambulance to come. And infrastructure in the hospital is inadequate. That's how the 3 lakhs emergencies were to be addressed as a context, and collaborated with Stanford or 911 or Singapore Health or any of them to see what good they are doing, bring it here and translate to Indian requirements. That's how we were able to acquire these 10 million customers in the last 5 years. Every day 12,000 customers every day. And we expect 30 million a year after we go to the country as a whole. So started on 15th August 2005 with 15 ambulances when Rajshekar Reddy lighted the lamp. And when the first call came, when the operator asked, "Sir, do you have any emergency?" Instead of saying, "I don't have," he said, "I have never faced emergency." It's unfortunate that he was to face. And we were to carry his dead body in the ambulance. And these are the states where we are operating today. There is no other product which got expanded to 40 crores. No other service which got expanded outside Bombay, outside Calcutta, outside Delhi. No marketer in this country has launched this product anywhere else outside Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta. For me, they are not the important ones. Others are important where they don't have infrastructure. They don't have access. And awards you keep getting when you do good work. If you are customer centric, if you are employee centric, as a CEO, you will get the organizational centricity will come. As a CEO, I define again as customer centricity, employee centricity, organization centricity. If it is there, you become a better CEO. Recent Harvard Business also wrote, It has a Gandhian innovation. Before C.K. Prahalad died, this is the last article he wrote. Gandhian innovation because it's meant for poor people, 24/7, 40 crores, and then he says synthesizing multiple technologies for the benefit of poor people. IT, telecom, medical, fleet, various technologies are synthesized for saving a life. To conclude, any marketing effort has to reduce poverty. Any marketing effort has to improve quality of life. That can be done if there is humaneness behind the marketing effort, if there is humbleness behind the marketing efforts, if there is commitment to serve the customer behind the marketing effort. All this requires a lot of humbleness, attitude to care a life, respect a life, and value a life. Because of this work, I must say the joy of giving back to society. It is increasing my dopamine. It increases my oxytocins. It increases my frontal cortex activity. My satisfaction, my attachment, my morals have substantially gone up. And I have tended to become younger. Despite 57, Pinky says I am still looking a little bit younger. Many good young looking girls still look at me because when I die, I definitely go to heaven and dance with those ladies called Ramba. If she is busy, with overseas. Thank you so much.
We should congratulate and we should be very proud that you are able to serve the society. And I take this opportunity to give hands on.
Thank you.
The next, I did some practical approach. I saw a couple of 108s in the beginning in 2004-5 time. The first thing I stopped my car, I rang up 108 from my cell. Because the first thing I know, if I have a cell, I don't know what to dial for 108. When I dialed, the girl lifted, she said the first thing, "Sir, I need emergency." I said, "No, I just want to check whether your 108 works for the cell." She said, "No problem, sir. Any cell, anything, 108 works." That is one input I want to say into the refine. Down the line, there was one accident that happened for me where I just found 108. And a day later, I got a feedback call. "Sir, how our people come in time? Are you happy with the service? Do you like to comment anything?" So, many a times we do marketing, but we don't have an opportunity to take the feedbacks. So, here we are here to do some marketing. But a feedback marketing is different. We are able to see through. Keep it up, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for your wonderful presentation. I have one small doubt. Why it is limited to those level states? Why it can't?
I don't mind going to UP, but this is very clear-cut social service. No money to anybody. No politician gains. No bureaucrat gains. I don't gain. I only go to those states who tell me, "Sida Sada, come run for us." Unfortunately, some of those stores, like the one what I mentioned, it did happen. But I made noise there. I went and told officials I am not coming because of this reason, so that there is some impact. So finally I am called on 23rd, so I am making a presentation to her.
Can people make donations to MRI?
We don't take donations as on today because GV Reddy says I can give you the 50-20 crores. He is giving me. Governments are giving me 400 crores. The moment you give donations, Indian psyche is if I accept 1,000 rupees, you want to come to dialysis. You want your picture on the ambulance. So all these small little things which are a nuisance for me come in the way of my service. Better to focus on the service, get one big fellow, GV Reddy 20 crores, government 400 crores. Put their pictures, Rajiv Gandhi picture is there. They wanted that, I said okay, no point in arguing. But let me tell you, no customer has ever got into an ambulance or got out of ambulance looking at Rajiv Gandhi's picture. Including GDP or anybody, they got him still. So these pictures are more for pleasing somebody, some investors. So donations, small ones, no. Because Indian culture, when you go to marriage, 21 rupees, you want to read out though. I am giving you this 21. That is a little bit difficult here. Yeah, madam.
firstly, I wish that whenever you go up, you have not just 2 ladies, but 108 ladies to dance with you.
108 ladies?
To dance with you when you go.
Great. And let me tell you, the secret is I dance every year. On my employee day, we call E-Life Day. The day on which we launch every state, that day, all the employees, we have a function like this in a hall, and I dance that day, but I didn't get off to dance it today. But I count you as one of them.
Thanks for the answer. Sir, I have 2 questions. One is you had mentioned that access to hospitals within 30 minutes. I wanted to know how you ensure that if you are, reaching out to people who are in areas which are kind of far away. And the second question is about the monthly review that you mentioned. I wanted you to let me know, so what performance indicators that you really review?
Good, yeah. See, hospitals, there are what we call in the rural areas, there is something called community hospital. In this state, there are say 250 CHCs are there. At least we take a patient to the nearest CHC, which we can reach around 30 minutes we can reach. I am not talking of primary hospital, I might be able to reach faster. On an average 30 minutes I can reach a community hospital. And in urban areas no problem, but we take him to the appropriate nearest hospital. In the monthly reviews, I have measures in relation, I have business leaders. One is who is heading the call center is one leader. The one fleet guy, the operations guy, the doctor who is providing advice, the finance HR marketing. These 12 people make presentations on last month's performance against the targets. So I was reached in 15 minutes, how many I reached in 15? And same way fleet uptime, how much it was, 99 or 98? And same way care, how many times the doctors has given online medical direction, how many lives were saved, and how many hospitals collaborations are there, how many hospitals have refused. And same way in finance, how many times you have settled employees, the regular support measures are common to any business. But the sensing emergency, reaching emergency, caring emergency, specific measures are defined at the beginning of the year. They have to indicate the behavior of those measures and the action plans for the gaps and the resources required.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your services. I have experienced your services in 2007. I think this is the second time I'm talking to you regarding some donations, as my colleague just has raised the question. I got your answer that instead of donating it, if you pay the 100% income tax to the government, these services are being provided by the government. That's why the income tax money, whatever we are paying as a tax, it can be utilized. So from 2007 onwards, I'm paying 100% tax to the government. Thank you for your services. But another thing is that in your services, 108 services, when you pick up the patient or the emergency to whom you want to provide the services, when you take the nearby hospital, it can be a private or government, as per your statement that within 30 minutes. So private hospitals, they are not treating the patients equally as they are treating the patients they are getting as a walking business. Because they are considering as a business, they are business minded. So 108 patients, means the patients which are covered by, which are taken by the 108 ambulance services, they are not treating as which they have to treat them. But as you said that you are 100% true, because as you see, you are taking care, you are providing emergency services in the ambulance. But after emergency service in the ambulance, the service is not good. So in your research, in your marketing research, so what are the strategy which you want to plan for further?
Yeah, see, we take the patients to hospital of patient's choice. We don't force them to a private or a government. And number 2 is when he goes to a hospital of his choice and he is paying for it, after he is admitted he is paying for it. Once the private hospital get money, they treat him well. That is not an issue at all. It's a problem I am facing many times in government hospitals where there is no infrastructure, where there is no doctor. That's where I am working on setting up emergency rooms in the CHCs, training those doctors and emergencies, because they are not competent on handling emergencies. I am developing training programs. I conducted so far 32,650 doctors were trained on emergency skills. All this is not my baby. My baby is ambulance running. But still, I said it's not complete unless the patient gets good care in the hospital. But I cannot succeed because they are not reporting to me. Some are with the government, some are with the private. But we can impact them over a period of time. Like it had happened to traffic, nobody was giving in the way in the beginning. Now today it is 6 out of 10 are giving in the way. It's a lot of education, lot of policy making, lot of influencing at various levels have to happen. Overnight these things, hospital infrastructure will not improve. Donations, let me tell you, contrary to both of you thinking, more money you have, less money you will donate. When Rasu went to jail, 5 months I didn't get salary, 174 people did not get salaries. I wanted donations on the net, on the website, not a single fellow has come forward. Nobody has come forward to pay salaries. Narendra Modi was the first one who gave 2 crores to pay salaries in Hyderabad, not in Gujarat. You don't find people of that large heart. We talk quite a lot. The money required here is quite big. So I thought instead of going for the chiller retail donations, let me catch hold of 1 Bill Gates maybe if required. Today I have giving credit in the form of Bill Gates. He is giving me. As long as he is giving me, why should I bother? Let me focus on the work. The moment money related, financial related transactions take place in this organization, the usual corruption, the usual money related, all that you will see. Let me stabilize, go to the country as a whole, focus on hospital infrastructure, than this kind of things. Thank you.
I think we are running out of time. Can I suggest just applauding him, and then we have some time later on to moderate the discussion. So if you could bear with that. So
Thank you. Thank you.